Hello, custom car enthusiasts, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So today, I still don't really feel up to doing the story mission yet, so let's go ahead and work on this Hellcat here. So we need to put in a new engine oil and filter, transmission not responsive, find and fix all gearbox problems. Sure thing. So we'll get this Hellcat, and we'll see what we need to do with it. Reasonable looking car. Can we see issues to it already? Well, there's definitely an issue going on there. Alright. Let's go ahead and move the car over to the lift. I believe transmission's going to have to be taken out from the bottom. And I know that the oil is going to be drained from the bottom, so let's go ahead and do that first. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that there. Then we'll get all that oil drained out. Perfect. Now let's move this out of the way. That'll work. Alright, so we're going to probably have to take off the exhaust here. Get out of the part. Let's lower it down because I'm going to have to take a look from the top, I think, here. So, faulty parts found. There. Part not discovered. Alright. Let's see. Where's the oil filter on a Hellcat? ABS pump. There's the fuel filter. So we have to take that out on the lift. Still looking for this oil filter. I mean, here's the supercharger. Fuel filter is easy enough to find. There we go. Accessible when the car's on the lift. Alright, so far most of the pieces have to be taken out while the car's on the lift. Not an issue. Let's go ahead and unscrew that. We need that out. I'm going to take out the drive shaft here because I think I need it out of the way for the gearbox anyways. It would not surprise me if it was the other part that was faulty. So, we'll get that out of the way. Looks like we're going to have to remove the starter in order to get to the gearbox. Anything else in its way? No. Alright. We got that off. Get that off. Clutch pressure plate looks like it's garbage treated. Alright, so let's see what we got. There we go. Car status. So change oil and stuff, that's fine. Gearbox, that's fine. Clutch pressure plate. So I was right, it was a clutch pressure plate. Alright, so Gearbox V8 OHVK. Gearbox OHVK. There we go. That is one expensive part. But it is the right part. We can sell that one off for 90 bucks. Then we need a clutch pressure plate. So we'll get that. Clutch pressure. There we are, $88 for that. Since we get a bit of a savings, save a little money there. Oh, wrong one. Alright. So definitely I'm starting to feel like I'm getting the hang of this again. Need a new oil filter as well for a V8. Straightforward enough on that. But yeah, things are starting to come back to me as far as this game. Feeling pretty good about it. So probably in the next episode, I will go ahead and do the next story mode car. See if we can achieve that. Alright, so we've got all the parts we need now. Now it's time to reassemble. Alright, so let's get here first. Let's mount parts. Put that back in. Now personally I would think that these would be coming on in a little bit later. But maybe I'm wrong. Not wanting the exhaust. There we go. Now can I get an angle? There we go. Get that new pressure plate put in place. Get it nice and torqued down properly. Release bearing put in place. Now I'll get that new gearbox. This person's gonna paid a pretty penny for it, but it is a Hellcat after all, so you know, you get what you pay for kind of thing. Alright, so I believe all the parts have been put back on. We need to still change the oil, but that's not a problem. We've drained the oil already. There we go. Oil seems to be flowing around that little bit, but it works. Let's go ahead and check the... No, not the rear tire. There we go. Dipstick. Yep, right in a good range. Perfect. Now normally I would go ahead and finish here, But because it's a Hellcat and I do really like it, let's go ahead and take it over to the test path. Why can we not start the engine? Everything has been completed here. Is it really not going to let me start a Hellcat engine? No, let's lower it all the way to the... Let's lower it all the way to the ground. All that stuff is good. Fine, we'll move it over here. Can I start it over here? It will not let me start this engine. That is so sad. Alright then. Well, I guess it's good to go, so we'll go ahead and ship it off. Still very sad. Car's incomplete. There's a starter V8 missing from car. Starter? Interesting, so that's why it couldn't start. Alright. Let's go ahead and move it back to the lift. Starter V8. Wrong button. Go over to the tablet. We need a starter for it. I pulled the starter out of this engine. That's right. That's on me. I just bought a part I didn't need there. Whoops. Well, alright. Let's go ahead and shut the hood. Get under the car here. They're both pretty much in perfect condition. Let's go ahead and sell the one for as much money as we can get back. Oh, and we sort of need to put his drive shaft back into. Wow, I slipped on that one pretty bad. That's entirely on me. Alright, let's put his starter back in place. I mean, the bad news is that I screwed up there. That is entirely on my fault. And as I said, you know, still getting used to the game again, even though I do feel a lot better about it overall. But the good news is, most likely now, we should be able to take this car over onto the test track. So let's go to the test path. Nice. Let's hear this Hellcat engine. We're of course testing it just to make sure that the car is... Just to make sure the car is running well and everything. For safety, of course. Yep, those brakes are pretty safe. Back brakes are a little bit lacking. Could actually use some improvement. See how the shocks are doing. Really good shocks. Yeah, everything passes with a fairly good colors there. Alright, well, you know, we just did our job well to make sure that this car was good before it left our garage. I mean, I didn't want to send him out with some malfunction that I had missed because I was going too quickly on it or something. You know, like the drive shaft. But alright, with that being said, if you enjoyed our work today on this Hellcat, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. I hope to see you again for the next episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.